Good evening, and thank you all for joining us. My name is Peter Warda, and I'm representing the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce. We appreciate you all being here and hope you have to bring you a new way to virtually network. If you didn't have a chance to take full advantage of networking, we'll be going back to the main room after our program, so you'll have another opportunity. Before we jump in, I'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsors. Our title sponsor for this evening is Sand Canyon Country Club. Our gold sponsors are California Resources Corporation, Chiquita Canyon, and Leaf Labs. Our silver sponsor is Southern California Edison. Our bronze sponsor is the City of Santa Clarita, Five Point, and UCLA Health. And our ally sponsor, American Family Funding. So I'd like to thank you all who sponsored. And with that, I would like to welcome the Valencia Choir Group, who will be doing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare almost bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Buenas noches, everybody. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this year's Hispanic Heritage Virtual Celebration. I want to start by thanking everyone who has worked so hard to make this event possible. Everyone, starting with the executives and the board members of the SCV Chamber of Commerce, the Latino Business Alliance, all of the sponsors, including my good friend Steve Kim, whose company is a title sponsor. And I also want to thank all of you who are here attending this event. Saludos and gracias. If you don't have a glass of wine, I'm sorry. Okay. Santa Clarita has recognized the Hispanic Heritage Month for 16 years now. The original recognition came at the request of Paul de la Cerda, who's a strong advocate of the Hispanic culture and Latino culture here in Santa Clarita. And he went to the city council and basically asked if the council would agree to honor Hispanic Heritage Month. And the council voted unanimously to do so. And Paul has basically done that for 16 straight years. And thank you, Paul, for doing that for us. The influence Latinos have brought to our American culture is just incredible, right? The American culture has a strong foundation that includes the Latino culture. And I want to call out some of the Latinos that are very instrumental to our culture. People like Jennifer Lopez, Ricky Martin, Roberto Clemente, the great actor Jose Ferrer. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Puerto Rican Day. Okay, I got confused. But no, seriously, some of the famous Latinos that have really worked with our culture and Americanized our culture to such great extent include the Mexican Cesar Chavez, the Cuban Gloria Estefan, Shakira from Colombia, and of course, our Supreme Court Justice, Sonia Sotomayor, who is in fact Puerto Rican. Locally, we've had some really outstanding Latinos as part of our culture. We've had Joe Kapp, who was a Super Bowl football player. We have Congressman Mike Garcia, who represents us in Washington. We have Suzette Valadares, who will soon be representing us at the State Assembly in Sacramento. We have Dante Acosta, who was the first Latino on the city council. And there's a rumor that at some time in the near future, we might even have a Latino mayor. But we'll see. Cheers. Not only is our heritage important to celebrate, but it's just as important to highlight the individuals who have paved the way for us to live our goals and our dreams. At this time, I'd like to welcome to our digital stage last year's recipient, Janori Galicia from Northeast Valley Health Corporation, who will be presenting the Community Leadership Award of the Year.
Hello, everyone. And thank you to Mayor Pro Tem Bill Miranda. It was an honor for Northeast Valley Health Corporation to receive this award last year. We are proud to be active in our Latino business community and congratulate this year's honoree. With that, I am pleased to honor Paul de la Cerda for the Community Leader Award. Paul is an active member of the Latino Business Alliance. He has been a leader in integrating new statewide data accountability tools for California's community colleges, focused on economic and workforce development and guided pathways. His doctoral research and publications focus on diversity, equity, and inclusion in career and technical education, transfer pathways, and overall strategic leadership to advance diversity, equity, and inclusion as it relates to institutional, strategic, and innovation plans. Paul was the founder of the SBDC. He co-founded the SCV 40 Under and 40 SCV Business Journal and is an original founding member of the SCV Chamber Hispanic Business Committee. Paul was elected to public office in Santa Clarita in 2005 and retired in 2019, where he served as the first Latin school board member for Saugus Union School District. Paul assisted with the launch of the district's first public STEM elementary school academy and as board president and led the passage of a $148 million school bond. Please welcome Paul.
Thank you, Janori, for that really kind introduction. Before I begin my short remarks tonight, I would like to introduce quickly my spouse, Andrea, who is online right now virtually, and my sons, JJ and Austin, who are probably giving up doing homework right now tonight so they could be online with me or giving up video games. I also want to introduce a dear friend of mine tonight that you may have met as well. Currently, he serves the City of Santa Clarita Open Space Preservation District. He's a staunch small business community, and that's Henry Rodriguez. And I'd like to thank Commissioner Rodriguez for his leadership as chair of the Latino Business Alliance. First of all, I want to sincerely thank the SCV Chamber of Commerce for selecting me for this award. To say the obvious, receiving an award like this is very, very humbling. And in the few minutes that I have tonight with you, I'd like to speak to you about what I call the Latino American imperative, and the role of professionals like yourselves within this framework. We all know that the Latino population in the United States is over 60 million people today. This makes the Latino community the largest minority community in America, with about 18% of the population. Now, our community is not a monolith. You know, we represent every race and every religion. Many are first and second generation. Most of us have Spanish as a language that is still spoken within our extended family. Also, we start more businesses than most any other group. We serve in the military more than any other group. We win more Congressional Medal of Honors than any other group. And throughout the 20th and 21st century, our young have made the ultimate sacrifice and died for our country in disproportionate numbers. We participate in both political parties, and neither party can take us for granted. What is also astounding about our community is the demographic tsunami that we represent, the incredible growth rate of our community. About 1 out of every 2 people added to the nation's population today are Latino. By 2050, there will be over 103 million Latinos in America, and we can count for 1 of every 4 Americans. It's often said, as Latinos go, so goes America. So why do I say that? First of all, in this century, Latinos will provide most of the young people who will become the backbone of our economy in this century. The workers and professionals right here in America, right here in Santa Clarita. They will be crucial for our economy and to maintain our social fabric and safety net, such as Social Security. Latinos in America must be educated and integrated into all levels of our economy, of our country, and we'll be in serious trouble if we don't pay attention to that. Bottom line, America cannot afford to squander our community. Where does this lead us in business in the professional world? Well, first of all, every business in America that sells products or services has to continue to connect to its clients and customers. And they will increasingly be Latino and minority individuals. In some regions, such as the Santa Clarita Valley, Hispanics eventually will be over 50% of our population. To ensure that products and services are attractive to this community, the businesses, we will have to obtain expertise in how to reach this community, in understanding opportunities and avoiding the pitfalls. As a business proposition, you cannot ignore that 30 or 40% of your business base is Latino. I once read a statement that Bob Iger said, the chairman of the board of Disney. He was asked, who do you think will be watching your movies in the near future? He said, Hispanic kids will make up a large portion of our audience for kid-themed movies and video games. To better market and plan for the sale of Latinos businesses, we'll need to seek our Latinos as key executives and for board directors positions. You know, during my tenure as an adjunct professor at College of the Canyons and now a dean in the community college system, I've spent a lot of time trying to educate business world about the financial community, in particular, this Latino paradigm. So essentially, this is not a nice thing to do situation. This is a must. And it is simple. It's a matter of staying competitive in the business environment. I've had the honor to represent our community in many ways and in global conversations. I see firsthand the differences that make America unique and poised to be competitive in the marketplace. First of all, America is the most radically and ethnically diverse community and country in the world. That diversity produces in America an unrivaled and unprecedented energy and entrepreneurship. America's diversity provides a competitive edge that helps our companies obtain the best analysis and the best business perspectives, helping us to produce better business ideas and to compete for our businesses internationally. This ultimately makes America the most productive nation on earth. So I'm a version of that American dream. In this audience tonight, I know that there are hundreds of inspiring individual stories that also make up this collective American dream. I urge you to continue to create and build up your own individual American dream, but most importantly, help others in our community to achieve that dream. Of course, by helping others, you will ultimately help yourself and our community right here in Santa Clarita. History shows clearly that every immigrant group that has achieved success in America worked together and helped each other in finding work, in philanthropy, and of course, getting an education. So there is a larger responsibility for all of us. The American dream has to work for the Latino community. And if we Latinos do not become Exhibit A, that the American dream is alive and well in America, then our America will decline as a nation, and in the future, an American dream will be a mirage. So lastly, fortunately, I look around tonight's intro virtual setting and see these great numbers of diverse professionals. I see that there is nothing to worry about. Therefore, I urge each of you to keep building your personal American, helping and mentoring others in our community. We will be the great stewards of this most precious of our country's assets, the great American dream. And we will keep it burning bright for all of the world to see. So thank you for your kind attention, and thank you so much for this remarkable award.
Congrats to Paul, and a very well-deserved award to him. At this time, I would like to thank DeWilfrey Dance Art and Entertainment for providing us with their dance routine from last year, which was absolutely fantastic, and I'm happy to be able to see it again. It's great for us to enjoy. We appreciate Ingrid and Willie's commitment to our Latino business community and thank them for always participating from the very beginning. Willie and Ingrid were involved in our chamber and all our events, and many, many times just took it to another level with their talent, with their heart and generosity. So thank you for doing that, Willie and Ingrid, DeWilfrey Studios. They have also donated a gift card that we're going to be doing a random drawing for right before the closing of the event. So make sure to stay tuned. You might be the winner. Right after the video, we will also be showcasing the Latino Business Alliance's Somos SCV video. Our community has been hand in hand during this pandemic, and our Somos SCV video delivers just that message. Have a look.
Somos SCV. Hello everyone, Henry Rodriguez here, Chairman of the Latino Business Alliance.
And I'm Liz Tolentino, Committee Member of the Latino Business Alliance.
And I'm Bill Miranda, Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Santa Clarita. These are historic times. These are historic times in our country, our state, our city, and our communities. These are times for leaders to step up.
Somos a diverse group of business owners. We are no stranger to hard work, and hard times will not stop us. We must remain united in building a better community for today and for tomorrow.
Somos, the heart and soul of the city, a city that will continue to embrace diversity and create opportunities for all.
These very unprecedented times require us to stand united, to love on our families, our community, and our colleagues.
Negocios pequeños como de nosotros somos de lo que se trata nuestra comunidad. Let's support each other and lean on each other during these ever-changing times.
This crisis has brought us closer together as global citizens and representatives of the diversity of our community.
You must be wondering what you should do or say. The most important thing is that you show up.
Show up for your neighbors in a time of need. Show up for local business owners. Show up for this amazing place we get to call home. After all, Somos SCV.
Stay safe, wear a mask, follow safety protocols, and don't stop. Don't stop working hard for your loved ones, and if you ever need guidance or assistance, we are here for you. Somos SCV.
We may be spending more time at home, but we are not disconnected. Take time to breathe, relax, and reconnect with yourself.
Try cooking Abuela's recipe, or maybe give Abuela a call. Enjoy the simplicity of home, and remember that you are part of a big and beautiful community. Somos SCV.
This is the perfect time to use our innovative spirit to lean into technology and our community.
The perfect time to reach out of our comfort zones and find new ways to bring value and expand.
Your city, your SCV chamber, and your Latino Business Alliance is here for you. We see you, we appreciate you, and we're here for you. Somos SCV.
Santa Clarita, we stand united with you. We won't stop working hard to get you back on your feet. We will persevere. Somos SCV.
Somos SCV.
I wanted to thank DeWilfrey for that wonderful dance routine and the lovely outfits and costumes that they put into their routines. Just outstanding. And so thank you from the bottom of my heart. I get a little emotional when I see that kind of dancing going on. It's fantastic. And thank you, Henry and Liz, and all those who participate in the Somos SCV. I'll add to that as a member of the City Council. Your city wants you to be safe. They want to do everything possible to keep everybody safe. We want to keep our businesses safe. We want to keep them open. We want to keep them safe so that they can stay open. And we want to keep the employees safe. And we want to keep the clients and customers who utilize those businesses safe. It's a challenge. It's a challenge that starts with the state and then goes to the county. But as a city, I can tell you we are, number one, wanting to keep you safe. But number two, we want to keep as many businesses as possible open as safely as possible. We're working on it 24/7. The mayor has done a great job of keeping everybody informed, and I hope that's appreciated. And just let me say, we're going to continue to do that. Somos SCV, great video. Great video. Thank you, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the 2020 chair for the Latino Business Alliance, the great Henry Rodriguez to present the Business of the Year Award.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Bo Miranda, and welcome everyone. I really appreciate you all being. One more big cheers to my big brother, Paul Dosora. Well deserved, my friend. Again, everybody, my name is Henry Rodriguez, agency owner at the Henry Rodriguez State Farm, and as 2020's chair for the Latino Business Alliance, it is my honor to announce this year's Business of the Year Award. As you may know, the Latino Business Alliance works to promote Latino-owned businesses, as well as to enhance a company's efforts with Latino customers and their businesses. At the Chamber, we believe a growing Latino population is a vital part of our diverse and expanding business community. We understand the importance in providing assistance and support for Latino-owned businesses and working with our members on how to best market to the Latino community. As a Latino small business owner myself, economic growth in our valley is essential to our community and to our families. It is a mission of mine to help assist this continued growth in my current capacity and for years to come. Excuse me, sorry, I got an announcement on here. Excuse me. With that, it is my absolute pleasure to recognize 2020 Business of the Year Leaf Labs. Accepting the award is founder and CEO Adele Villalobos. Growing up as a son of an immigrant, Adele learned the value of hard work firsthand from his parents. His early involvement in sports taught him discipline and introduced the practice of mentorship. As a founder and chief executive officer of Leaf Labs, Adele is an aspiring leader who wants to earn the title. A recipient of the BSc degree in biochemistry with an emphasis in nutritional biochemistry, Adele has devoted his entire professional career to nutraceuticals. Try saying that 10 times fast. The perspective gained in his 18-year entrepreneurial journey continues to inspire him to support the aspirations of young leaders while making a difference in the community and world around him. Adele recently completed an executive program in machine learning and artificial intelligence at Northwestern Mutual and wants Leaf Labs organization to lead the industry in innovation and technology. He is a founding member of the Nutrition Industry Association, board member of the Supplement Safety and Compliance Initiative, and sponsor of Vitamin Angels and Heart of the Brain. Please join me in welcoming Adele.
Thank you very much, Henry. It's a little difficult not to get feedback from the audience. I'm assuming you guys can see me. I guess I'm gonna have to wink to myself and acknowledge to myself just to keep this virtual presentation and keep the side. Adrenaline is what drives me. So Henry, you made me sound really, really good. I appreciate it. And thank you everybody for being here during this honor for me, being recognized. I know it feels good, and but to be the actual recipient of the award, it's a testament to the people around me, to my Latino heritage, my Latino background, being son of an immigrant, and the hard work that a Mexican immigrant imparts on their children. I believe I benefited from that greatly. So I'm really, really proud to be here. And I'm even prouder to know that my dad has actually joined virtually as well. I'm sure he's wondering what the heck is this virtual presentation, but my dad is in the audience. I would wave at him if I knew where he is. I'm sure he's at a table out there, but I am really, really proud to have my father and my mom. I know she's out there in the audience as well. So thank you to my sister Rachel, who also works for Leaf Labs, for making sure my parents were online. And I also want to thank friends. I have a couple of friends who joined. I really appreciate it. I grew up with them. We grew up in the predominant Latino environment. We grew up in Pacoima. So there is just on the other side of the hill from Santa Clarita Valley. And also very, very honored to be here in front of my staff and the Leaf Champions, as I call them, for really making this happen. Like I said, son of an immigrant, and being Latino, being Mexican, And on this special day, Mexican Independence Day, this is truly one of the most onerous awards for me. So I really want to thank everyone. And I want to talk a little bit about how I've gotten here. It was the hard work, the ethics that my parents taught me. And I did start a company, I'd say about 12, 13 years ago. And it was probably, I'd say 100% Latino. And we worked hard to get it to a place where we were able to continue to reinvest and grow and give back to the community. I'm very thankful to Santa Clarita Valley and the Santa Clarita Chamber of Commerce, who's also always has been there from the beginning. They've been a very supportive group of LEAF from day one, helping us find real estate, helping us with the different business needs in the environment. So SCV has been very, very helpful. And I also want to thank the Latino Business Alliance for recognizing me and allowing me to share my story. Like I said, started the company about 12 years ago, and having the energy, the strength, the support of my parents and my family, who helped made sure I got an education. And as we grew, Paul did mention something important. We were very proud to be. I'm very proud to be Latino. But I'm even prouder to set the example. I know there's a lot of issues out in the world today here in the U.S. Talking about injustice, and I'm not going to go in that direction. But I'm very proud to set an example that my parents taught me, and that there are obstacles in life, and there's challenges, and there are certainly challenges throughout the world. And to be able to overcome those challenges and to set an example and to be able to build a very diversified company. And to me, I believe that's how we fight the challenges of injustice or the challenges of discrimination, as you set an example. And who wouldn't want to be a company like Leaf? I'm very proud of what we've achieved. Who wouldn't want to have a company that started with 5 employees and today is 225 employees 10 years later? And to look at the model we put together, it's a model built on diversity. It's the strength and passion of a Latino immigrant family, but also to set an example and build a diversified company. And I feel it's diversity that's allowed us to get here. And I'm very proud of the champs that are in the audience. The Leaf champs that have helped me achieve this, and give yourselves a hand. I wish I could see you guys, but I'm really, really proud, and thank you guys for joining me today. So again, I really want to thank the Latino Business Alliance, the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce, and my family, who I just heard my wife clap in the background. I guess she's out there as well. My wife and 2 kids, and friends, and in the Santa Clarita Valley community. Thank you guys for acknowledging it. It feels really good, and I'm very proud of the team that I've put together. Thank you guys very much.
I heard the applause. Good job. Good job. Big congratulations to Leaf Labs and Adele's full team. Thank you for making our Latino business community proud of Santa Clarita. Thank you. Thank you. We're coming to a close in our program, and I thank each of you for being here and helping to make this event possible. I hope you enjoyed this platform and took full advantage of the networking opportunity. Just as a reminder, you will be able to go back to networking once we finish here. So if you didn't get a chance to speak to anyone that you wanted to speak to, the platform will remain open. Before I close, I would like to do the drawing for this gift card donated by DeWilfrey Dance Art Entertainment. Our winner this evening is not John Musella, not Paul De La Cerda, not Patsy Ayala, not even you, Adele. The winner is Karina Winkler. Congratulations, Karina. The Chamber will be in touch with you to get you your prize. At this point, I'd like to thank you all and hope you enjoy our last bit of entertainment. Please welcome from the Valencia High School Choir, live from her location, Nadia Majewski. Nadia is a senior choir member, choir council member, and proud Hispanic woman and advocate. She currently is the diversity chair for choir and is in charge of their diversity coalition, along with many other duties. She is of Mexican, Japanese, and European descent. Her whole life has been exposed to Hispanic culture by a gigantic, wonderful Mexican family and her parents. Whether having mariachis at a family reunion or birthday parties, to Jimenez Tamalada every year before Christmas, Nadia is proud of her ethnicity. Now she is an advocate for herself as someone who is in a wheelchair because of a chronic illness. Through all of this, Nadia sings and plays instruments that pull her heartstrings. She loves to share her message through music because it is what's gotten her through so much, and it has been so near and dear to her culture. Please join me in welcoming Nadia.
This song is called Best Part by Daniel Caesar. You don't know, babe, when you hold me and kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. And it don't change. If I had it my way, you would know that you are. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're the sunshine in my rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me and give it all? I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow. No matter how far. If life was a movie, then you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Oh, it's the sunrise and those brown eyes. You're the one that I desire. And when we wake up, I have no makeup. It makes me feel so nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the Tylenol I take when my head hurts. Oh. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow. No matter how far. If life was a movie, then you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Whoa, oh, oh. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me. If you love me, won't you? Oh, oh. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow. No matter how far. If life was a movie, they are the best part. Thank you.